malfunction is bothering me. Hello, we're live.
Oh,
Wow.
hey! So, welcome to my channel. This is the House of the Dragon Season 3 podcast. And I was able to see the title of this episode. It is called Faceless Men. Mm-hmm.
Oh,
It's
nice.
episode 6,
Interesting.
season 3. Yes. So we spoil everything that has happened in all the shows up until now. So this is a spoiler talk, not book spoilers though, because two of us have not. Oh, hello, somebody new. I love seeing new people. This was a great episode. Both sides lose great warriors, strategists, and love how ruling a kingdom is not so easy. I know. I know. Thank you so much for tuning in. Okay, so I love to start off by asking my crew and you guys watching from wherever you are in the world, how do you rate this episode 1 out of 5 dragons?
Two.
Whoa.
Two dragons.
I cannot wait to hear why. Okay, go,
I feel like
Andres.
that's a hot take. Not that this was a great episode. This wasn't like one of the best.
Rob is always
But
high. He loves this show.
I mean, like if you like this episode, I understand it. However, I was between a 3 and a 3.5. They made a big change from the book, which we'll get into, that
Can't wait.
I wasn't totally feeling. So I'm going to go with a 3.
I was thinking a 3.5. During most of it, I thought, okay, I think this is a 3. But then there were some things that happened, some character insight and character interactions that I was digging and that I definitely liked more than the last episode, which I'm happy to say that score on IMDb for the last episode did go down. I had to check because I thought, like, are we crazy? It's now 7.8. Okay. All right. So I definitely liked it better. So that's why I'm giving it a 3.5 out of 5 dragons for this episode.
That sounds really high.
I want to know, Crab Lord, why did you rate it a 2?
I don't know. I just felt like in retrospect, I was trying to think about like my future self. And
Yeah.
like if would I think back on this episode fondly? Nope. Totally forgettable to me.
Forgettable.
Really?
I wouldn't say it's like forgettable like the way last week's
Yeah, last week
Melissa
was
did that
worse.
Instagram post like nothing happened.
Yeah.
But I don't think it was like one of the best episodes. I think things did develop in this one,
Yes, I think so too.
but just
I think
wasn't
that's
that
why
great.
mine is that 0.5 because for me, I'll just say like straight out, I really liked the calculating move that Rhaenyra does, like her decision, because I felt like so much of this show, even in season 1 and 2, she's had to like remain in one room and like be protected and like having everybody else do these decisions for her. And I feel like her making the decision of making Alicent be the one to go and get her crazy son from Harrenhal was like, all right, this is kind of a gamble, but I'm happy that like she's willing to take the risk because she's making some kind of move, some move in this big chess game. Like, all right, like I can't send a warrior because obviously he'll know, obviously that's like a trap that's too obvious. I'm going to send his mom, and that will be a bit more complicated. It's still a gamble because Aemon is kind of crazy. You don't know if he's going to kill or make out with his mom. But I like the decision that she made by sending the mom. So I think that is what made it 0.5 for me.
Well, yeah, nobody knows there's like a witch involved.
Yeah,
Either
they don't
that's
know
a
about
wild
Atlas
card,
rivers.
right?
Yeah.
I guess if we're starting at the end with that one, let me just say that this is the thing that is like completely not in the book.
Mhm.
Obviously in the book, Rhaenyra and Alicent aren't even like friends.
Yeah.
So this has all been like a big change, but yeah, Alicent is kind of still, on house arrest within the book at this point. So this is like a completely new like journey that they're going on. I don't really know what they're going to do with it. I'm interested to see where it goes, but like ultimately it's so out of left field and I don't trust these writers that much that it bumped my score down from like a 3.5 to a 3.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my God.
Definitely.
I haven't been feeling like the Alicent Rhaenyra stuff in a long time.
Mhm.
So I don't trust where they decide to go with it. And this is a big, big shift.
Yeah.
I'm really torn on this one because as much as I don't trust the writers, that's the only storyline that I'm like, oh, what's gonna happen there?
It is interesting. Like
Yeah.
it's interesting, but I'd feel more comfortable if I knew like, oh yes, this is like where it was going, because some of the stuff they stick to, I like. When they freestyle too much, I don't like it typically. And this is the most they've freestyled yet. This
Mhm.
is the most they've freestyled yet.
Yeah, I was very surprised that Allison came clean about Helena's pregnancy. I think that was a big risk.
Oh, I thought that was so stupid. Oh my god, the moment she
I
was saying it,
think
I was like,
I
"Girl,
think
no!"
I think Allison is being a very desperate mom. Like, yo, she's pregnant. Let me out of here. I want to leave. But I was shocked at that reveal, and that they were rescued pretty easily from being trapped in a tunnel wall situation.
Oh yeah, that was resolved like with no in between, just like, and they're out.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they got
and
stuck. Somebody
I
heard some screaming in
guess
the walls, I guess.
I guess, even though she looked like she gave up just like sitting there. I guess we were wrong about Corliss being the betrayer because, like, he's like dead, right? By the end of this episode, right?
Guys, come on. How many times are you gonna fall for the Corliss is dead trick?
How many times is it gonna happen?
You think that they would keep him as a prisoner?
I do have like my last note for the episode is Corliss is always in trouble. LOL.
Rob says, I think he was captured. What is the benefit? I mean, I don't think Rhaenyra would risk everything to save Corliss, though, because he's been a shitty hand so far because he's been mad. He's like, I didn't get what I want. I'm not going to help. He has like not been really useful lately. So I just don't really see her moving the needle for Corliss Valerion.
I adore though that his son told him like, how long did it take you to legitimize me? It's like, oh, thank you.
See,
I was
like
thinking
more
of it.
scenes like that. Like tell him to his face, like, you're being a little bitch. How long did it take you? Can't be mad at her forever.
Now, regarding their family, I'm not into the love between Bela and
It's a love triangle.
Yeah, I said she wants to bang all her uncles.
She wants to bang her half uncles. Like, okay. I wanted to ask you guys this because I wrote it down. Oh my God, we're in a love triangle between Bela, Adam, and Alan. If you guys had to choose which one for her, which one are you choosing, Alan or Adam?
Alan? Wait, Alan's the tall one, right?
Tall,
which one's taller?
The one with
there's
hair.
one with hair and there's one that's bald.
Bald? Yeah, bald.
I'm team hair.
Are you team hair?
Team hair.
Hair is Adam. Adam.
Oh, I got them mixed up. I thought Alan. I was thinking L is long and he's taller.
No.
Whatever.
Who are you choosing, Andres?
I don't care. This is like the weirdest random.
I know. I
like
did
when
wonder,
she was kind of hitting
this
on the other guy
story
last week, I was like, okay, I'll go with this. But now that it's like both of her uncles,
The
I'm
triangle.
like what am I supposed to
It
get
seems
out
so
of
out of nowhere.
It does, which makes me think, okay, is it going to cause friction between the brothers? And it's like, why do we care? Because like Rhaena is not really in line anymore to be queen, so why does this matter?
Yeah, I guess it is going to cause friction between the brothers, but it's really random.
It is random. But I did think, okay, if I had to choose, I'm going to choose because she's very fire and blood, and only one of them out of the brothers is a dragon rider, so I'll choose Adam. Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
But also, who were those guys that Corliss was hanging up? Because I thought they were crab people.
I thought they were the straggling triarchy pirates, right?
Okay, so this is appropriate. I just wanted to double check that my boys are still here. They're still around. They're ever present.
Yeah, he did
One
say
day
they
will
pirates
reign
and that
forever.
They
Pirates.
told him that Thailand is alive, so they know that now.
Oh, that was wild. I was really pleased about that.
I love how done he is with Rhaenyra, though. He's like, oh, she's asking you to do stuff too.
I know. How dare the queen want us to do stuff? Oh, she's doing a terrible job, though. This whole thing with like, oh my God, there's no Kingsguard to protect us. The nuns are getting kidnapped. Yeah, man, that's the high towers, dude. Like Rhaenyra, tell the people to make a militia. Dude,
I think that like the show, okay, she's not doing the best job, but I think the show is showing us like it's really hard to rule. Like they got the money from the Veil, but she decided, okay, am I going to pay the police or am I going to give it to the small folk because they're hungry? She didn't want to have her people starve out, so she's trying to get the police to like hold on a little longer, which they did until they couldn't anymore. So I completely understood when the guy was like, look, I'm penniless, I won't leave my kids fatherless, dipping out. Like, I think it's showing us it is hard, shitty to rule because all your decisions are bad decisions because you're always pissing someone off.
Yeah, but we know she's doing a bad job because she got pinched. How about that?
Pinched.
The
Yeah,
needle.
she got
I mean,
pinched
the
by
sword,
the throne.
the chair, the pointy chair.
Oh, yes, I wrote that down that like she is having a meeting with the small folk and then she got cut by the chair like her dad did.
Yep.
But that's like it's someone that knows like heavy as the head.
Yeah. How about this? Is Damon the only cop in the city?
Yeah,
That's
that
what
was
it
also
seemed like.
weird
They all
watching
did
him
it,
walk
right?
around as the only cop.
Yeah.
So stupid.
He's
The
like in
throne
the
is
uniform walking
rejected her.
around.
Yes, just like it rejected her dad. Unworthy kings and queen always get cut by the throne. Ooh, is that a book thing? Don't spoil too much. Remember, no book spoilers. There is so much descent of the blacks while the greens are growing more and more close. Guerrilla warfare is working. Also, Knights of the Vale never F with and seem to be the best army always.
Those are the guys that were pretending to be asleep, right? I mean, dead.
No, those were the Tully,
Yeah.
the Rivermen.
Ah, the Rivermen.
Which I
Oscar
did
Tully.
love that opening. Oh my god, how can we
Good
skip
opening.
that? My freaking least favorite character got killed off finally. Bye
Oh
bye.
man, he didn't even get to die in battle.
Crispy Cole. I mean, he kind of
Crispy.
did in a way. Like he was
Yeah.
ready.
No,
to
he was
die.
just standing there.
Yeah, he died. I mean, he died fighting kind of, but
He did.
No, he doesn't get what he wants. We don't like him.
I was happy to see him die because I felt like he was a very stagnant character at this point. So I was like, yes, bye bye,
yeah, that's fair. Like,
go away. I'm ready to see you go.
he ran his course. He dies pretty similarly in the
In the book?
book. They don't have like that whole thing where he's like suicidal. He
Mhm.
dies like basically, you know, still with the greens or whatever. And he
Mhm.
dies
Is he a
like
jerk?
trying to make that bargain for like to keep his men alive and stuff.
Oh,
And they shoot him.
I don't know why they thought, like, I don't know why he thought that they were going to leave him alive. He's just a dude. He's a commoner on top of it.
What are you talking about, Kristen Cole?
Yeah, crispy dude.
No, he was bargaining to keep his men alive.
his men.
Yeah. But he was even like, yeah, you 2-on-1, let's go. Like, why are they going to listen to you? There's like 9 of you. Stop.
He's the kingmaker.
Kingmaker. Is
Rob
he the
points out.
Kingmaker? Crispy Cole is Kingmaker.
Who he made
Oh.
king.
I forgot
made-
how he gets that nickname in the book, but he gets it. Yeah, doesn't he get it in the show too at some point?
I don't remember that. How did he
Maybe-
make the king?
Maybe
I don't
Rob can
remember
remind
that,
us how
but
that
he-
goes down.
Yes, in the books he is. Okay.
In my mind, I just
All
don't
right,
know.
thank you, Rob. Oh my god, a huge
Who's
moment.
Rob's our producer.
Yes, he is. Massaria lies, commits treason because Rhaenyra asked her straight up, "You didn't have your suspicions, right, about Helena being pregnant?"
Huh.
She lies.
Interesting.
Massaria is not to be trusted. Which I don't. Again, I don't like that storyline because I feel like she's shown nothing but being loyal ever since Rhaenyra spared her life in last season. It's like you're gonna choose to lie to her because a high tower told you, "Hey, you may need a favor one day."
She's not good at her job.
Mm-mm. No,
What whispers is she listening to?
I don't know. Oh, well, there's like she saw one of the handmaidens being schemy, and then we also saw Damon seeing that same handmaiden, but then we don't know what's going to happen with her. I guess maybe till the next episode. So that's a little like thread that hasn't been finished sewing yet. So we'll see
Yeah.
about that.
Well, we know now that I guess it's just randoms killing cops in the city. Is that?
Yeah, so it doesn't seem to be a ploy from Corlys or the Dragon Seeds. And I guess it was just high tower loyalists, people who are
Yeah.
not believing Rhaenyra and believing that she's the Queen of Bastards. So we have that answer, I guess, kind of there. There's a lot of unrest, man. My girl's got problems on top of problems on top of problems. I do like that they're showing that Damon is very dedicated to trying to find out who it is, because I do think that that is important. Like, you get to figure out what's happening inside your own walls to like squash that and then take care of the next problems that you have. There's just like a lot of things going on.
There's just they need better PR though. He needs to get his stuff together and like at least pretend to listen to his wife in front of other people, because like this is not a good look. It's a bad look.
Isn't that the guy Damon killed the one guard that was on the battlement that Allison told to stand down when they were taking the city? Yeah,
Is it?
the guy that he killed was the guy that Allison told to
Talk
stand
to.
down when Rhaenyra came to take the city. This is
He was also
Ah.
sneaky looking.
yeah.
Okay, so that makes sense. So it's
Mhm.
like skilled people that are doing this. Like
Yeah.
they've set up in the show already that they are skilled previously. Because I kind of thought it was just a random guy. I didn't recognize him from
He was
remember the
a
episodes.
soldier. Yeah,
Wasn't he also the one that the little girl like whispered to or something
I think so.
in a tower somewhere?
Mhm.
I don't know.
Yeah, so it's like a whole like network of people. I also loved seeing kind of a new side to Darren, the Darren, however you pronounce it, because I liked seeing him tell his uncle, "You know what he is, I know what he is, and I hate how I am around him. I'm like a fool. I'm a
I
child."
hated that scene. I put
I-
down.
You hated that
I
scene?
liked it
That
because
scene.
like he can be so manipulated by his second cousin, but like he knows how he can be around his second cousin, and I like the self-awareness at least.
I
But tell
put
me
down
what
it
Uh-oh.
was wimpy and whiny.
Mm.
But you know what? Like within what they've done with the show, I guess
Mhm.
it makes sense. I just hate the direction they're going with. Like I said, I think on last episode, if they weren't just trying so hard to make him like this unpleasant, like psycho guy, and they instead had him, questionable morals, but like a little more elegant and cool, like a Tywin Lannister,
Mhm.
this whole show would be a lot more interesting because you might be rooting for Darren and Ormond to some extent instead of just being like spoon-fed Rhaenyra's the good guy and Ormond's the bad guy. So I don't like this whole thing where like Ormond is so clearly like bad to
Bad.
everybody and Darren has to go to the back door and be like, I hate who I am when I'm with him. Like it's so whiny. He sounds like a teenage girl with like a bad boyfriend,
Oh my
But he is a
god,
little boy.
he
I
is.
know, but this is supposed to be like kind of a world of knights and courage and all that stuff, and it's
This
not.
is why you'll never
not
watch
hitting.
Evangelion.
I'd say I don't. I mean, I guess again for me, it didn't come off like too whiny. I guess because for me, it just came off like okay, he's aware like of the abusive
Yeah,
situation.
I appreciated the scene. I was like, oh, okay, good. So he's in on it. All right, cool.
Yeah,
But I
he
agree.
knows.
I agree that Ormond being such a bad dude is like, I don't like that.
He's a bad dude who's a little bitch. He threw up. I wrote down. I was like, oh my
It was
god.
stinky.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
it was the smell. It was the okay, but you're a soldier. You've killed men, right? Like you've been around dead men. He
Has
threw
he
up.
though?
I mean, this whole thing, I don't think it was in the book either. Like this whole
Uh-huh.
thing where he can't stand bad smells.
Yeah.
It's literally there just to
No.
add to his that he's a weird
Mystique.
guy. Like you're supposed to feel like there's something perverted, twisted
weird,
about him. He can't
OCD.
handle stenches. You
Yeah,
know,
that's the only thing I find relatable about it.
I know. I
like
did like the
stinky
way they like
smells.
shot it, where you're
Yes,
you kind of
I
instantly.
did like this as well because I thought this was very obviously a trap, and I thought
Mhm.
it was kind of a dumb trap because it's like Baratheons, you didn't bring enough men with you. Like, what made you think you were going to kill Daeron right then and there? I guess taking a risk because he also has a
Because they
dragon.
were stinky. They had stinky powers.
Oh, I guess that was part of the play. Was like make
maybe
yourself
they
smell
thought they were
really
going to
bad.
disorient him with their stink,
Yeah.
which they did. If not
Kinda
for
did, but he had
his
Gwaine
other
there.
uncle that was there.
Gwaine. Yeah,
Yeah.
he was there. We get a quick glimpse at what Reyna is up to at the Vale. Was she basically trying to say, hey, I want to see my sister, but then Lady Jane is like, no, you can't because then they'll know that I'm harboring you and your crimes? Is that what basically?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I don't know why she thought that she could just do that. I don't know. Everything's dumb. But I'm going to put something in the comments that I read on Reddit that was really funny.
Okay. Daeron and Aegon struggling between their two dads, and Aemon is about to be struggling between his two moms. This makes who unlikable? Aegon? Or I mean Aegon had like a really quick scene.
He's a
In
bad hombre. I like that scene.
Oh
His
yeah, Aegon is within the book, or sorry, within the show.
Mhm.
Aegon is kind of having that struggle of like that existential struggle, right?
Of
Did,
what though
I
exactly?
think we lost Age. Her face is like
Oh,
anime frozen.
Age. Age, come
Feels like
back.
this.
Oh, I
I don't
see
know
you now,
what's happening to my
Age. I
internet.
see you. I see you, Age. You're fine. You're back.
Yeah. But yeah, Aegon having an existential crisis, right? He keeps asking people if he's a bad person.
Oh, and I'm like, yes,
That
yes,
stuff
you
has
are.
me.
You literally just
I
ran.
love that.
That's kind of funny.
Oh my goodness. So, I mean, what other purpose? Okay, I guess before we leave Reina at the Vale, what purpose is the serving really yet? I don't really know. I don't know.
I don't know, but I think it's so funny they made her look like a crackhead.
I'm
She's
telling you, I
Anytime
feel
I
so
bad
see
for
her,
the
I
messed up.
laugh
actress.
so
She
much.
looks terrible, like burnt, terrible wig, awful. But I'm guessing it probably helps her get into the character a lot quicker.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay, heartbreaking scene for me is seeing Hugh do whatever he can to sneak into Tumbleton to see his wife. And his wife is so not happy to see him. She's upset at him for leaving. And she kind of alluded to like being kind of brutalized, I guess, when she was on her way to her brother's town when she was walking the road from King's Landing to there. Um, God knows what happened to her. Probably does not make him feel any less guilty. Um, is he going to be trapped in Tumbleton now?
Nah.
Because she refused to leave with him.
I'm totally on her side, by the way.
You on her
She's ready for
side?
that. Yeah, like, you know, he's like having all these like fantasies about dragons. Like, I don't even care
He
that the
was trying
dragons
to
are
make their
real.
life better by going and like trying to make their life better, getting a house, getting some coin.
Mhm.
It's like if you're having like some kind of issue, like your son's not doing great in school and like your brother just died and like the car's not working. And then your husband's like, it's fine. I resolved it. I bought us a Cybertruck. Get in the Cybertruck. And you're like, no,
It's just very
no.
expensive and doesn't solve everything.
That's not going to solve our kids' disciplinary issues with the principal. I have a meeting tomorrow morning.
But
We'll,
right, starving and sick and
we'll
King's
look
Landing.
over how weirdly specific all of that was. And I gotta say, like, I wish they would have like filmed that scene a little differently, where you actually felt like maybe there was still enough like love there. I thought that was a little disappointing, where she's just like really mad at him.
She's just mad at him.
Yeah.
You know what would have worked? If we had followed the wife the way we followed Daenerys in Game of Thrones season 1. and
Maybe, yeah, because that was
experienced
like my first impression of her, and I was like, I feel bad for you, but also like, I don't like you because I know how much he's been trying to get to you.
it. Yeah, if
You're
we had
just
just
being
seen both sides,
completely
like,
not understanding.
I would have liked that. I mean, I know her brother got killed like in the other episode or whatever, but like, I would have liked to have seen the struggle.
Yeah. But we only have 8 episodes.
And then Ulf just wants to go to the bar.
He is desperate to go to the bar. But then he went against what the queen said again by going to town and not staying in the keep because he's so desperate to see his friends and the tavern. So, like, are you going to be punished next episode, Ulf, because you can't listen?
Yeah, I like what they're doing with Ulf, like as
Ooh.
somebody that knows a little bit about
Oh.
the character in the book. They're showing like more of him, and I think they're doing a good job.
I think, her request for him to stay in the keep makes sense, though, because clearly people in the town can't be trusted because there's some loyalists there out killing people.
But yeah, I mean, I like kind of how simple his request is. Like, he just wants to be
He
a
just
normal
wants to
person,
be free.
right? He
Yes.
just wants to be a normal person, and he's kind of like a slave, I guess, or not even kind of. He just is.
He's like a pet.
Until this war is over. Speaking of slaves and prisoners, the way the camera, I really like the way the camera shows certain people in this episode, actually, because there was this shot, I don't know if you guys remember, but there was this shot of Rhaenyra like completely like in the dark as she's finally went to go see Joffrey, and I feel like that's like, I guess, symbolic.
Oh, that was
She
nice.
made like a dark decision by sending Alicent. I was like, oh, this is a nice shot. Like, the direction this season is pretty great. But I was going somewhere with this. Oh my god, I lost it.
It looked really good. They had some drama with the shot of her, like with the
Oh,
braid to
okay.
the
Some
side.
shots, how they're shooting Helena. I
Hmm.
feel like she is getting more and more like she feels a little confined and maybe she's getting kind of sick of it because I feel like something's gonna happen there. Cause like she's pretty much being like pulled this way and that way. And then her mom, Allison, keeps saying, she can't be confined. She can't be confined. We need to leave. Like, I feel like her mom is kind of feeling like on edge because Helena feels like on edge. So I feel like
What do
something's
you
about to
guys think
happen.
about her asking her mom about like, why did you marry me to my brother?
Fair question, considering how complicated her life is now about all that.
Mm.
I like when Allison is like, "Oh, I'm doing all this to save you," and then she says, "Meal yourself."
Yeah, that
Because
reminded me of your comment
I'm
last
telling you,
week.
Allison, not my
I
favorite
feel like she
character.
loves her daughter though. Like she wants them both to be free.
I mean, I feel like her daughter is just the most salvageable. She was willing to give up her granddaughter, which I guess we could talk about,
Which yes,
and she
because
lied to do it.
because again, this whole show story is about tough decisions. It's either you choose the child inside of you or the child you have now. Your mom gave you the plan
Well,
BT and then you said no. Okay, bet. Then we have to go and leave this child behind because you refuse to get rid of the pregnancy.
there used to be like really cool, smart, brave characters that could think of things, but I guess now we just have a scaredy runny
A scaredy
person.
runny. What does that
Yeah, scaredy cat who runs away.
What do you mean run away? She's trying every which way to get out of the castle.
Yeah, run away. And
You want
now
her to
look,
stay? You
she
want her to
went she
stay and
went
keep
up
standing?
to Rhaenyra and she was
Uh-huh.
like, "I got another kid you can kill if you just let me go." And then now look at her situation she's in.
Meanwhile, he doesn't want it. No, he also wants to escape the castle, actually.
Who?
Everyone's trying to escape the castle. Mr. Aemond.
Oh, yeah.
Aemond is trying to find Vagar now. Which can we?
Well, actually,
okay, yes, go.
is that where we left off with him? Because I thought Alice or whatever her name is, the witch.
She was like, "Look at these eggs.
"Oh yeah, he's
You
got
know what the
new
price of eggs is these
the
days."
eggs. And then she's like,
he's got new dragons or new dragon eggs."
I
But
don't-
she had said like everybody's looking for the dragon. Don't worry, you don't need to be near the dragon. She said something like that to him when he was talking about finding Vagar. He was
What
like,
was
"You're gonna
her-
be a lot easier to find with the dragon." She did say that, so I feel like he might have moved on from Vagar and he's onto these dragon eggs.
Oh, but aren't the big? But the dragon eggs are like hundreds of years old. So like now they're stone. Oh wait, but he said they're warm. You want to start
Yeah.
from the beginning with a baby dragon, bro?
Yeah, I don't know where this is going, to be honest. So
Yeah, I'm like, okay, Alice Rivers, what do you want? You want to be the queen of the water and like he be your lord
She
husband?
wants his babies.
yeah, she wants to unite.
Powerful dragon babies, because she's a witch.
just
And
wants
Targaryen blood is strong.
I guess. Good luck making Aemon your lord husband. He is so psychotic to me. That's dangerous. Maybe
Yo,
small
I just
baby dragons. A baby of small
Oh, shit.
dragons does not compare to Vagar. She's huge and like the only war dragon, actually.
Oh, wait, would you rather fight 100 baby-sized dragons or one dragon-sized baby?
Oh my god. I don't want
That's so dumb. You know what's really dumb?
What?
Because I didn't catch this during the episode, but I just read this over here.
Tell me.
The people were complaining about not being able to light their candles. Right
Candles?
before Rhaenyra offered to light a candle for the nun that disappeared.
Oh,
Oh, they refuse to light their candles.
is that what the guy before was talking about? Lighting
He
the
was
candle?
saying that people cannot light their sconces at night since tallow has tripled in price. That's what they were using the tallow for.
I do remember that the tallow
they're
has
out of
tripled in
candles.
price, but I don't remember they were using it to light stuff.
She's bad. She's doing a bad job.
Wait, what happened? I'm lost. I'm sorry. Can you repeat what you just said?
the people can't light candles.
Uh-huh.
And they were complaining about it. And then Rhaenyra, the next thing, when the nun was saying the thing about the missing nun, she was like, I'll light a candle for the nun.
Oh, okay.
There's one thing I liked in this episode. And it was Lady Jane watching someone fall through the moon hole. And she was like,
ruthless.
It's always fun, isn't
And then
it?
she slapped Rhaena. And then she's like, the next time, basically alluding, hey, next time, there won't be really a next time. I'm going to put you through this moon door. She's ruthless. She's scary too.
I love the moon door. I think the moon door is my favorite character.
I want to hear more why you didn't like this episode. I feel like.
Oh yeah, why'd you give it a 2? I feel like
a 2 is low for this.
It's fine to like not.
That's lower than the last episode.
2 is like a bad episode, right?
Yeah.
Because I'm telling you, I'm not going to remember this episode in future days to come. I'm not going to go like, man, remember the time that she slapped
what do you remember
Rhaena?
about the last
I don't care.
episode?
What was in the last episode?
Exactly. You rated that higher, and we all didn't really like that last episode.
I feel like 2 is pretty low. Even 2 is beyond memorable and beyond like not memorable. I feel like you're starting to get into this is memorably bad territory with the 2, and I don't feel like it's memorably bad, but it's your opinion. It's also your scale. You know, everybody I think has a different.
My scale's like a scale of how entertained I am. For the most part, like I can watch the worst movie on earth and give it 5 stars.
Yeah. I mean, I am ruled by how entertained I am too with most things that I watch, and I felt like there were character interactions that I really liked in this, and then there was some character insight that I appreciated as well. So that's why I was like, you know what, 3.5.
I feel like the kid who plays Daeron is really good. He makes these really good micro expressions.
He is pretty good, and he's super tall, by the way. I don't know if you noticed that. I
know
like
his little baby face
make him seem like more small, but
how tall is he? I have not noticed.
A monster. He's a monster.
I mean, he towers over Gawain, and I bet he's taller than the Ormond actor too. They just try to shoot it in ways that are like.
The Ormond actor looks really tall, though.
He
does, but I noticed like in the last episode, I was like, oh, they're shooting this in a way to like make him look taller than the other guy. But
I love Gwaine. Nothing but love for Gwaine.
You love Gwaine?
Gwaine.
If he didn't leave Cole when he did, he'd be dead right now, and I'm very happy for it. He seems like a real nice guy.
He seems like a reasonable dude so far. He's like, yo, we can't win this. I'm going to go to Old Town and pick up the pieces. Cause
I'm going to wait for this guy to die.
I'm telling you, I feel like this season would be on a much more different track if they just made Ormond like reasonably likable, like just like a cooler character, not perfect morally, but just.
He could have been like a Robert Baratheon. He could have just been like.
Do you mean like more like a strategist, or like what do you mean exactly? More
like, I think he kind of is a strategist. Like he is kind of like bait them into doing something stupid in Tumbleton a little bit. But and he's killing it with like his City Watch thing, like falling apart in King's Landing. But he's not like a Tywin Lannister because they make his character so like weird and off-putting on purpose. If they made him like a little bit with that air of elegance like Tywin Lannister, and you were just like, okay, this is the first competent character we've seen in a while, you might start liking him. Darren is likable because he's just like a little kid trying to do the right thing.
Did you see my mommy?
Yeah, and if this season was like at least a little complicated where like Rhaenyra is doing bad stuff, so we're starting to sour on her a little bit, and these other people are like interesting and likable, there would be more to chew on. But
I wish with
Ormond.
No, go ahead.
In this episode, they're trying to maybe make us feel that way towards Rhaenyra, just because like when she sends Alicent off, she's very kind of like flippant and saying, "I'll watch over Helena."
Yeah, I think we might like maybe we're supposed to like Alicent the best.
Oh, hey, Emma. Right. Emma, tell me how you rate this episode 1 out of 5 dragons. I want to see how you like this. Freddie Fox is 5'9". Is that Daeron?
Freddie Fox.
Is that Daeron? I don't know. Tell me. Somebody. Producers.
Looking it up.
Okay, thank you.
Oh,
Benjamin,
I think
is
it's
that who
Gawain.
Daeron is?
What are their pretend names?
I don't know the actor names.
I love that you know that though. Like I really do.
I do. You're
Evan Aylesworth.
oh, Sir Gawain is Benjamin. He's 5'11".
Oh, that's the
pretty
kid.
sick.
I thought he was taller.
Benjamin
Oh,
is
okay, because I was gonna say that kid must be a giant.
yeah.
5 feet 11 inches. Yes. Yeah, it's not as tall as I thought, but apparently Sir Gawain is only 5'9", so it looked like more when I was watching the show. But who knows if those online heights are accurate anymore.
I'm
It's
still
the
thinking
online
about Ormond being just a cartoon villain. I wish almost
Yeah,
like
disappointing.
we got like a peek into it, like right from the beginning, and then it just got worse over time, so that we got desensitized to it. Like, you know, like if only it had just started with like a little him getting mad about the chess game, and then later it's just like
Maybe if
another
they're
little
tracking
thing.
over time, that would have been more interesting. But it's almost like they're worried we might like him. You know, they're like,
Yeah.
I mean, I guess he's
annoying. He's
good
bad.
villain. Because I mean,
Yeah,
I have seen the
supposed to be the
online
villain.
reaction. I have seen online reaction of people liking to watch him as a villain. So it's working for some people.
I mean, I don't mind that he's a villain. Like the
Yeah.
fact that he's there, it all complicates everything. I didn't expect a character like him to show up in this season at all.
Yeah, he's definitely adding a wrench to the whole plan of ruling for Rhaenyra.
Yeah, I just think like looking back to watching Game of Thrones, you're kind of almost rooting for different people at different times because everybody was interesting in different ways. Or like Succession, everybody sucks in Succession, kind of, but you still kind of are rooting for one sibling over another, depending on what part of which season you're in. But there's none of that with this show, so that's something I feel like is a handicap.
I got a question.
Yeah.
How did the guy with the bad haircut find Corlys? That guy's everywhere.
The guy was he wearing Baratheon clothes?
Yeah, but that's Ormond's guy with the hair. You know, like the Larry Curly Moe whichever one is the one with the hair.
You mean at the end? Oh, Emma says I'd say 4 out of 5. Okay. Cool.
I can understand somebody rating this episode pretty high, but the 2 is that's an
yeah,
age
2 is
threshold.
low.
I'm not shocked that age.
I was thinking of 4, but then I went 3.5 because of the reasons I already said. I mean, I feel like it's definitely better than the last episode.
Yeah. So what do we have? 2 more?
Yes, only 2.
Okay.
This is sad.
HBO keeps only giving them 8 episodes, and then Ryan Condal and his team have to find a way to make it work. And then we have to wait 2 years until the final season.
Guys, we're like dangerously close to the age where like physically we become our old selves by the next time we do the next like season of this shit. We're going to come back with gray hair for realsies.
I already have gray
I've
hair.
got some grays. Yeah.
I already have gray.
Oh.
I covered it up. I've had gray hair. Like my first gray hair was at 25. So stress. This is the best episode. Oh, the best episode is episode 3, which was Rhaenyra Triumphant. That one was filmed really.
That one was fun.
That one was
That-
good.
It felt like
yeah.
a movie.
That was
I do
good.
like that one.
At least I have hair. Yes, I agree. Thank you. So yeah, so far I have loved 2 through 4. And then I like this one. And then my worst ones have been 2 and 5. I mean, sorry, 1 and 5 so far. So will they be able to land the plane? We don't know.
It starts next episode, and a lot of like if you looking back to Game of Thrones, the second to last episode would always be kind of the most intense.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean it's going to happen this time, but
Mhm.
you kind of want both of the last 2 episodes to be good in a season, I would say.
Yeah.
Does Tumbleton exist in Game of Thrones?
I don't know if they
yeah, I mean,
mentioned it ever. They
It's in
have.
the George R.R. Martin universe.
I
Tumbleton's
just
a
don't
real
remember
thing.
it.
Okay. I love that they mention. Okay, so when Alicent said Helena sometimes says and sees things, I was like, oh, finally somebody has acknowledged how weird she is, and like it like powers or whatever. And then I liked how Rhaenyra was pretty quick to believe because she mentioned Daenerys, the dreamer from back in the day.
Oh yeah.
And I know this because of the lore videos. Daenerys was the one who warned her family that we need to leave Valyria because of the doom of Valyria. And I like that little tidbit that they dropped from the lore.
Yeah, it's one of those things where like sometimes I forget that Rhaenyra and Helena are like related and both Targaryens, which is like so important. But
Yeah.
that was a nice little reminder.
Mm-hmm.
You know who's the most sane in this entire universe? It's the gold cloaks that quit.
That's why I said I feel like it's understanding that they quit. They're hungry and they don't want to die because they're being murdered and they need to go back to their families, you know?
Yeah,
Mhm.
they held on for a reasonable amount of time.
Yeah. Alrighty, guys. Any last minute thoughts, insights? Say something that you want to say. Anything in the comments? Say it now or forever hold your peace until the next episode. Alrighty, so I guess that's a no. We will bid you a good night. Thank you so much for watching. Leave me a thumbs up, hit subscribe, and tune in to the last 2 episodes of this season because it's been pretty good. Some not so great, and then some that are pretty good. But we're gonna toughen it out and finish it out. So thanks again, and we'll catch you guys next week. Bye bye.
So yeah.